What is good, friends? Welcome back. I hope that you had a great weekend. I hope that you survived the 6.1 upgrade or update. Yep, 6.1 will bring us a lot of stuff, a lot of event for all the spenders. And speaking of spending, I want to talk about a special officer. That is a nice touch. I must agree. I mean, for the Christmas theme. So this officer I want to talk about is Professor Payne or Dr. Payne. I don't know, they changed his name. I thought before it was Dr. Payne, but now it's Professor. Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm not just gonna read the skill description because you can read this on your own. If not, go see Dead Wish channel. Seriously, guys, I've made a special presentation so you better understand how strong he is. And I'm super stoked about this officer, friends. Why? Because if you remember my Saber of the Nation video, it's a two-part video. I was very excited about him because I predicted that he would be an absolute savage, and he is. For all the luckiest commander who awakened him, you realize that he is worth every penny, meaning that he got that one-shot skill who can annihilate most of armor. He's very strong, he's durable, I mean, he's a beast. Professor Payne, he's similar, he's that strong, and if you're thinking about purchasing this officer because you're a spender, get him. Seriously, I'm not paid by Lilith to hype this up, although I would accept a check. Where's my check? Where's my check? Seriously. No, but guys, let's go through his skill one by one, and I'll show you my presentation so you get a better idea of how he works on the battlefield and compare it to the second best officer, Guardian of Truth. So let's dive in with his tactical skill. So a prep time of 8 seconds. This is not new. He got a damage coefficient of 1800, which is the highest so far I've seen, plus an additional 450 if he's leading a troop that got 70% of HP and more. Alright, so if your tank leave the base, you will trigger that 1800 plus 450. Okay? Since this officer is not high on HP and durability, you got to be careful not to lose too much HP, because if you go below 70, you will lose that buff of 450. Okay, keep that in mind. His first passive skill, he will heal 20% chance to recover up to 250 HP every 4 seconds. So he's kind of like Spanner, almost, not quite, but he will heal a little bit. So he could be an alternative to Spanner if you're looking for a more aggressive or more attack, should I say a more offensive officer, because Spanner is all defensive. Well, you won't sacrifice too much healing with this officer, which is awesome. His second passive skill increased the firepower of this officer's tank and helicopter up to 20% in terms of firepower and HP. So you get a little bit of HP durability with this skill. This is nothing spectacular, but you get both in one passive skill, which is not bad at all. His last passive skill, Adrenaline, increases the skill damage of all officers in this officer's troop by up to 30%. This is massive, friends, because not only he will get a bonus of 30% on top of his tactical skill, which is already off the chain, he will also buff the second officer tactical skill. All right. So if you pair him with Guardian of Truth, which he got a pretty strong tactical skill of 1500, I believe, then the 30% will apply on his skill as well, which is really impressive. I've never seen that so far. It's really strong. Now, when you awaken this officer while in combat, increases the damage of this officer's tank and helicopter by 25%, another buff, but reduces their damage resist by 10%. Well, yeah, you lose a bit of kind of durability or defensive skill right there. Not too bad if you pair him like with Spanner or Steel Fighter. It's kind of a handicap, but still overall he is very strong. So let's see my presentation so you better understand how he will work. So right there. So I got in my opinion, the best officer pairing right now. Maybe later new officers will become available and he will replace Guardian of Truth. And I understand that not everyone have Guardian of Truth, but listen, I cannot compare 20 officers in one single presentation because you guys will fall asleep. Okay, so this is not the idea here. So let's take Spanner and Guardian. Spanner got this skill, he got this skill right there. Combine skill damage of 1500 because Spanner doesn't have any offensive tactical skill. Combine firepower plus 30%. Combine HP plus 30%. That's why this combo is quite popular because you get that awesome durability to stay in the fight, to take a minimum amount of damage, right? So the more tanks, the more units you have in your march, the more firepower you retain. All right, as you fight, you will lose unit and your power will decrease. Combined damage resist plus 35%. So that is the secret right there. A good amount of offensive and defensive skills. And Guardian of Truth, why he's so successful? Because he gives you a 40% penetration damage buff. When you get a penetration shot, you claim a 150% more damage than a regular attack. So that 40% boosts this to almost 200%. So every time you get a penetration shot, you score a lot more points, and you induce a lot more damage. If you want to see this in action, please click on the upper right portion of the screen. You will see a one-on-one main battle tank where I fight someone else, and each time you see penetration in orange, you will see his health or his HP decrease by a lot. All right, so this is a good combo. But let's replace Spanner. Let's retire Spanner, should I say, and replace him with Dr. Payne. So together they got a combined skill damage of 4,875. Yes, you've read this correctly. With both damage together, both skill damage together, with the buff and everything, that's, if my math is correct, and it should be, that is the correct skill damage. That will be the showstopper. That will annihilate your enemy every 8 seconds. That's huge. Combined firepower plus 50%. Whoa. Combined troop damage 25%. Not quite sure what is the effect on that. Combined HP buff of 20% and combined damage resist of 0% because he got -10 and he got +10. So this canceled itself. So this is just to give you an idea of how strong he is. And I know that you guys all the free-to-play or the casual spender, you probably already committed to Saber by starting the process to awaken him. And at this point, is it too late to switch to Dr. Payne or keep with Saber, and then when Saber will be done, switch to Dr. Payne? It's up to you. I mean, if you got a strong tank, you may as well suspend your process and switch to Dr. Payne. I think it's worth it because everybody have at least one good armor, one good tank. All right. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, but that's what I would do, because, and especially for me, he's an awesome officer. And will I unlock this officer? Yeah, you bet your ass I will, for two reasons. First of all, I like his stats. Second of all, because I already have a good MBT, not the best of the best, but still better than the average. And I have a pretty decent artillery that I used to together, and I have Saber on that artillery. So I'm only missing one awesome hero on my tank, and that will be a fantastic duel, my tank and my artillery on the battlefield. So that's why I'm gonna get it as soon as possible. So the event will start tomorrow, and Dr. Payne, or Professor Payne, he works the same as Saber. To acquire him, you need to wait for the exclusive lounge to open. It's an event that lasts a few days. It revolves every month, and to obtain his exclusive statues, you need to either purchase the packs or convert regular token into premium tokens. There's a limit of how many tokens you can convert. And even if you convert all the tokens and you purchase all the packs, you won't be able to awaken him right away. It's a two-step process. You will need to buy all the packs the first month and probably all the packs on the following month to complete the process. Like I said, is he worth it? Well, if you're a spender, yes, he is. I'm telling you, and I'm not getting paid by nobody. It's my opinion. It's your money. You do whatever you want with it, but this will be it will make a big difference. Not like Rictus Reaper. I wasn't convinced about him. Maybe it's just me who doesn't have a strong bomber, but just his tactical skill alone, it doesn't charge every 8 seconds. It only charges once at the end of his bombing run. So if you don't complete the full run, you won't get that massive bomb. Anyways, so this is what I think about this officer right there. I will make more videos about officers because I want to go in depth with those skills to help you choose the right officer. We need 720 statues per normal officers, and you want to make sure that you make the right decision. So I will do a video about Guardian of Truth because he's still relevant today, even though the newest or the new officers now getting released are stronger than ever. I believe that Guardian is still relevant, especially if you are a new player. And I will make videos about the Lady Justice and the Valkyrie because they have pretty much the same skill. They work kind of the same, but they're a bit different. So which one should you choose? Stay tuned, guys. I'm going to work on some more content. Until then, I'm going to wish you a happy week, and I'll see you until the next video. See ya.